A faint hum fills the room. Screens flicker with data. 3D models of futuristic vehicles rotate slowly. Then, a quiet voice cuts through. What if trucks could drive themselves, never refuel, and still outlast anything on the road today? Most people would call that impossible. Most people would call it science fiction. But in a private workshop somewhere in Zimbabwe, Maxwell Chikumbutso is proving otherwise, and the world's most famous EV visionary, Elon Musk, has come to see it for himself. The first thing Musk notices isn't the truck's sleek design or their silent engines. It's the concept itself. Vehicles designed not for today, but for decades of continuous operation, self-powered, autonomous-ready, and capable of thriving where conventional trucks fail. Maxwell steps forward and gestures to the first prototype. Its panels gleam under the overhead lights, modular energy units visible beneath the chassis. Unlike any truck Elon has seen, this machine is built around an energy-independent system, a power source that keeps going without refueling, without relying on large batteries, the kind of tech that Tesla has hinted at but never fully realized. As the camera pans over the vehicle, data streams appear on holographic screens, projected torque curves, energy efficiency ratings, predictive AI driving algorithms. Musk leans closer, eyebrows raised. This isn't a concept. It's fully operational. Watch this, Maxwell says. The truck begins to move. Not with a roar, not with vibration, but with smooth, almost eerie precision. It accelerates silently, adjusts to the simulated terrain on the test track, and executes a series of maneuvers that would challenge any human driver. Engineers in the background monitor every parameter: traction control, energy regeneration, AI-assisted navigation. Every metric is green. Every system operates autonomously, learning in real time, predicting road conditions, compensating for load, slope, and surface friction. Musk steps back. For a moment, the room is silent. Then, he asks the question on everyone's mind. How long can it really go? Maxwell smiles. Longer than you'd expect. Longer than anything on the road today. And it doesn't stop. The test continues. The trucks navigate tight corners, rough terrain, and steep inclines, all while consuming no fuel, emitting no sound, and demonstrating energy recovery systems that seem decades ahead of current industry standards. Observers note something striking. These trucks aren't just autonomous or energy efficient. They're intelligent systems. Sensors scan continuously. AI predicts terrain. Battery-free energy storage keeps the vehicle moving, and the chassis adapts dynamically to load and environment. It's a level of engineering most people thought impossible outside laboratory conditions. And yet, here it is in Zimbabwe, showing the world that African innovation isn't just catching up, it's leading the way. While Musk studies the truck's dashboard, Maxwell explains the modular architecture. Every component is designed for longevity, ease of maintenance, and rapid upgrades. The trucks are built to last decades without requiring massive infrastructure, perfect for regions with limited refueling stations, rugged terrain, or unpredictable road conditions. Imagine fleets like this running across continents, autonomous, self-powered, and smart enough to adapt on the fly, Maxwell says. Musk nods slowly, visibly impressed, realizing this isn't a mere prototype. This is a revolution in trucking, a blueprint for the future of transport that could challenge every assumption about logistics, energy, and mobility. As the test wraps, the trucks glide to a stop. Musk looks around at the engineers, the data streams, and the workshop filled with additional prototypes. The question is no longer, can this work? The question is, how fast will the world catch up? As the trucks sit quietly in the workshop, the room feels charged with possibility. Engineers start demonstrating the fleet's adaptive AI systems. One truck automatically adjusts its suspension to simulate carrying a fully loaded container. Another compensates for uneven terrain as if the road itself were predicting its moves. Every movement is precise, silent, and astonishingly smooth. Musk leans in closer to a control panel, his fingers hovering over holographic controls. He asks about energy efficiency, regenerative capabilities, and long-term sustainability. Maxwell doesn't just answer. He demonstrates. One truck begins a continuous loop on a rugged test track, showing how its self-powered energy systems maintain acceleration, hill climbs, and braking without consuming any external fuel. The engineers explained that the fleet uses dynamic energy distribution, a system that reallocates power between wheels and modules in real time. This allows the trucks to navigate steep inclines, soft sand, or muddy roads that would stop conventional vehicles in their tracks. Musk nods slowly, a mixture of curiosity and awe on his face. Then comes the moment that changes the entire room. Maxwell calls for the fleet to operate in fully autonomous convoy mode. One by one, the trucks line up, sensors syncing with each other, AI processing road and environmental data collectively. Without human input, they accelerate, turn, and maintain exact spacing, perfectly coordinated, almost like a ballet of machines. This is how future logistics will work, Maxwell says. Fleets that think together, learn together, and never stop. Musk watches silently as the trucks complete multiple loops, their energy systems glowing faintly as if the machines themselves were alive. Engineers explain that the data being gathered isn't just for navigation. The trucks are mapping their environment, predicting maintenance needs, and optimizing energy usage in real time. Every mile they travel increases their intelligence. Do you realize what this means? Maxwell asks, turning toward Musk. A single truck like this can replace multiple conventional trucks. Autonomous fleets could operate 24/7 without refueling, reducing costs, emissions, and downtime. Musk finally speaks. It's incredible. I didn't expect to see this level of integration outside a lab. Maxwell smiles. This isn't just lab work. This is reality, right here, right now. The team moves outside to demonstrate the trucks on a rugged terrain track. Dust rises as the convoy maneuvers through tight corners, climbs steep hills, and navigates uneven ground. Observers note the silent power and fluid motion. The trucks don't roar, they glide. They feel alive, not just machines. Then Maxwell points out something subtle but revolutionary: the truck's modular design. Wheels, power units, and energy modules can be swapped or upgraded without taking the truck offline. Damaged components? Replaced in minutes. Need more power for heavier loads? Add a module. It's flexibility the global logistics industry has never seen. Musk watches, visibly impressed, as the trucks complete the course flawlessly. For the first time, he seems to realize that what Maxwell is doing isn't just about building better trucks. It's about redefining the very concept of mobility, energy, and transport itself. And yet, Maxwell isn't done. This is only the beginning, he says. Imagine fleets connecting continents, navigating deserts, mountains, and jungles, all self-powered and fully autonomous. This is the future, not in 10 years, but starting now. After the convoy demonstration, Maxwell leads Musk and the team to a second area, a simulated urban environment designed to test real-world logistics challenges. Narrow streets, tight corners, and sudden obstacles await the trucks. Maxwell activates the urban navigation AI, and the fleet responds instantly. Each truck slows, shifts, and repositions itself with millimeter precision, avoiding obstacles and staying in perfect formation. Cameras and sensors feed into a central AI, which continuously adapts to changes in traffic flow and road conditions. Musk watches, leaning forward. They anticipate each other's moves, he mutters. Engineers nod. The fleet isn't just autonomous, it's collaborative intelligence on wheels. Then Maxwell points out another feature: energy recovery under heavy braking. Unlike conventional electric trucks, which lose energy on steep stops, these vehicles convert kinetic energy back into the system, storing it in modular power units that are completely self-contained. Musk gestures toward one of the trucks. So, this never needs to stop? Not unless we want it to, Maxwell replies. Next comes the load test. Heavy containers are loaded onto one of the trucks. The AI immediately recalibrates suspension, torque distribution, and energy allocation. Even fully loaded, the truck glides smoothly through the course, climbs hills effortlessly, and maintains speed on sharp turns. Musk leans back, visibly impressed, and notes quietly, This changes everything about what we think trucks can do. But Maxwell isn't finished. He gestures toward a row of trucks equipped with advanced environmental sensors, temperature, terrain type, humidity, and even atmospheric data. Each vehicle records information continuously, feeding it back into a learning system that improves efficiency, navigation, and safety in real time. You're not just building trucks, Musk says, now fully engaged. You're building a fleet that thinks, adapts, and evolves. Maxwell nods.
Exactly.
This is why I call it the next generation of transportation. It's not just about moving goods. It's about creating autonomous, energy-independent systems that can operate anywhere, deserts, mountains, jungles, or cities. The final test begins. Night mode operations. Headlights dim, sensors activate infrared and LiDAR, and the trucks navigate the track in near total darkness. Dust kicks up, shadows stretch across the ground, but the convoy moves flawlessly, silent and precise. Musk watches the live feed from a control station, noting the seamless coordination and energy efficiency. This isn't a truck anymore, he says. It's a platform, a logistics ecosystem on wheels. Maxwell smiles quietly, gesturing to the fleet. And this is just the beginning. Soon, these vehicles will scale, connect, and operate globally, without fuel, without downtime, without limits. As the convoy completes its night run, Musk looks at Maxwell with a rare expression of awe. For the first time, the billionaire innovator seems to understand that the future of transport isn't happening in Silicon Valley. It's being built quietly, intelligently, and relentlessly in Zimbabwe. After the night run, Maxwell leads Musk to a third test area, an off-road wilderness track designed to push the trucks to their limits. Rocky terrain, steep inclines, and sudden drops lie ahead. Observers hold their breath as the fleet begins its ascent. What happens next surprises even Musk. The trucks don't just climb, they adapt dynamically. Sensors detect changes in soil, friction, and slope. AI algorithms redistribute power instantly. Wheels grip uneven surfaces, while the modular energy system compensates for load and incline. One truck even navigates a narrow ledge with inches to spare, completely autonomously. Musk mutters, almost to himself, "I've never seen anything like this." Then Maxwell points to the smallest prototype, a compact vehicle meant for remote delivery or disaster zones. It accelerates up a steep, debris-filled path, dodging rocks and fallen branches with precision. The AI predicts obstacles before they fully appear, adjusting suspension, torque, and trajectory seamlessly. Musk leans closer to inspect the live telemetry. The numbers show zero energy loss, zero errors, and maximum efficiency. Maxwell explains that this fleet isn't just for normal logistics. It's designed for regions where infrastructure is limited, where roads are unpredictable, and where fuel is scarce. These trucks operate independently, learn as they go, and can self-repair in modular segments. Then comes a moment that stops everyone in their tracks. A truck begins coordinated load transfer. Two vehicles synchronize side by side, lifting and shifting a heavy container between them without human intervention. The energy system balances perfectly, and the operation completes flawlessly. Musk turns to Maxwell, stunned. "You just made cargo handling autonomous too." Maxwell nods.
Yes.
This is why we call it the next generation of trucks. Not just self-powered, not just autonomous, but collaborative, intelligent, and infinitely adaptable. The final demonstration begins, a simulated long-haul mission. The trucks travel continuously across varied terrain, urban streets, and open highways, all monitored remotely. Sensors map the environment, AI calculates optimal energy usage, and every maneuver is recorded for further refinement. Musk observes silently, clearly realizing that this isn't a single innovation, it's a whole ecosystem of self-sufficient vehicles. As dawn breaks over the horizon, the convoy returns to the central hub. Dust settles, headlights dim, and the trucks stand silent but ready. Musk finally turns to Maxwell. This is more than I imagined. This isn't just trucking. This is redefining the future of transport. Maxwell smiles quietly. And we're only getting started. The technology scales, the AI improves, and soon fleets like this could operate anywhere on the planet, continuously, efficiently, and independently. Musk nods slowly, the weight of the realization settling in. The era of trucks as we know them is ending, and a new age of self-powered, autonomous, and intelligent transport has already begun, quietly, in Zimbabwe. After the off-road demonstration, Maxwell takes Musk and the team to a remote logistics simulation zone designed to mimic extreme global conditions: deserts, mountainous regions, flooded roads, and icy terrain. The fleet now faces everything nature can throw at it. The trucks respond flawlessly. Desert sand shifts beneath the wheels, but the AI adjusts traction and power distribution instantly. On icy inclines, sensors detect loss of grip, and the modular energy system compensates to maintain momentum. Flooded sections are crossed effortlessly, the water sensors coordinating propulsion to prevent stalling. Musk leans forward, analyzing live telemetry on his tablet, and finally speaks. These vehicles, they think for themselves. Maxwell nods. Yes, but they also learn. Every mile adds intelligence. Every load adds experience. These trucks aren't just machines, they're adaptive logistics platforms. Then comes a revelation that stops even the engineers in their tracks. The fleet begins coordinated resource optimization. AI algorithms automatically redistribute energy between vehicles, enabling one heavily loaded truck to draw supplemental power from a nearby lighter vehicle. Musk watches the data streams, his eyes widening. This is like an entire ecosystem of trucks operating as one, he says quietly. Maxwell explains further. These systems are designed for regions where infrastructure is limited, fuel is scarce, and conventional logistics fail. Fleets can operate indefinitely, moving goods, conducting emergency deliveries, or responding to disasters, all autonomously, all self-powered, all adaptive. Then Maxwell points toward a compact prototype designed for urban delivery. It weaves through narrow alleys, avoids pedestrians and obstacles, and optimizes delivery routes in real time. Musk observes the live feed, clearly impressed. You've basically made every truck a mobile, self-sufficient brain, he says. Maxwell smiles. And when these fleets scale globally, logistics will never be the same. Cities, rural areas, remote islands, all connected, all autonomous, all powered independently. The team moves to the final test: fleet interoperability. Trucks, cargo drones, and support vehicles communicate seamlessly, coordinating deliveries, load transfers, and energy allocation. Musk watches as the entire system operates without a single human intervention. The concept of trucks as isolated machines has vanished. As the sun rises over the testing grounds, the trucks return silently to the central hub. Musk turns to Maxwell, visibly shaken. I've seen a lot of technology in my life, but this is the future. And it's happening here in Zimbabwe. Maxwell nods, almost silently. The trucks of tomorrow aren't just coming. They're already here. And this is only the beginning. As the convoy rests at the central hub, dust settling around the self-powered machines, the magnitude of what has just been witnessed begins to sink in. These aren't ordinary trucks. They're intelligent, autonomous, energy-independent platforms capable of operating anywhere, adapting to any terrain, and learning with every mile. Elon Musk steps back, eyes scanning the fleet silently. For the first time, even the world's most famous EV innovator seems humbled. Maxwell Chikumbutso isn't just showing the trucks of tomorrow. He's redefining what's possible in transportation, logistics, and energy systems, all from a small workshop in Zimbabwe. The sun rises over the test grounds. The trucks stand poised, silent but ready, a symbol of a new era. One where innovation doesn't wait for permission, where energy is limitless, where mobility is intelligent, and where African ingenuity leads the way. Maxwell turns to the camera without saying a word. The fleet begins its next autonomous loop, smooth, silent, unstoppable. The message is clear. The future isn't coming. It's already here. Fade to black.